ladies and gentlemen, approaching from the front left in the flying diamond formation, followed by a looping, the amazing and internationally renowned PC-7 team of the Swiss Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the great and unique Swiss Air Force PC-7 team. Pilatus PC-7 aircraft not only give the team its name, but also make it the largest turboprop aerobatic team in the world. Dynamism, elegance and precision, that's what the Swiss PC-7 team stands for. With interactive formation changes and varying figures, these military pilots offer extremely professional flying display and document the performance of the Swiss Air Force. You already observed the next formation change into the Super Flash, and now the next change into the formation called Delta, our largest formation, with a wingspan of around 70 meters, equal to an Airbus A380. And you can observe now the next formation change in only a few seconds. The new formation is ready now. This is called the propeller, and bear in mind that the distance between the aircraft is 3 to 4 meters and the speed of around 350 kilometers per hour. After this overflight, the next formation change into Artemis, it looks like a rocket and paying special attention to the two lost aircraft. So-called rovers on the left and right side, and that perform no less than 3 frontal crossings. The pilots of the PC-7 team are professional military pilots of the Swiss Air Force, and normally these pilots fly on the F-18 fighter aircraft. The activities related to the PC-7 team is their weekend work, so they are side jobs, so to say. So we have fighter jet pilots who, in addition to their main job, get together and propeller aircraft to perform this display. And we see the second crossing already now, and we expect the third crossing just in front of us. Very nice flown, and now take a close look to the front. So left around it, a really very elegant, almost romantic maneuver, the rolling dice of the PC-7 team. ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure for us to be here with you here at Cosford. I hear over the radio the pilots are having fun. They are quite concentrated, but they are really happy to fly here. And we expect already our soloist approaching from the right with a speed of around 500 kilometers per hour, and we will show us 2 half loopings. First half looping, then half a roll. He pulls up for the second half looping. Now the airspeed is decreasing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens if the PC-7 flies below its minimum flying speed. It gets into a spin, but don't worry, this is a standard maneuver every military pilot trains, and also our soloist is out of this uncomfortable situation. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We expect the next highlights in the front of us. 8 aircraft are approaching after, again, our soloist coming back for roll, quarter roll. And now look to the front. We expect the other 8 aircraft, and they will present us not less than 4 crossings with 2 times 4 aircraft crossing each other. Actually, it will be 3 crossings. So now they arrive. 4 from the left, 4 from the right. Now absolute trust between the leaders of each formation is needed, and they will just cross in front of us. Now we await the second crossing, and this is quite unique. 8 aircraft in the air crossing each other. And we await the last crossing just in front of us, and after this crossing, follow your eyes. The planes who are flying away to the left side, they will show us again 4 loopings. And now I will get you in contact. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Swiss precision at its best, and I will introduce these pilots to you. In the front, you find the leader of the PC-7 team, Captain Andreas Fake, nickname Mengster, followed by Lino Müller, nickname Richti, then Captain Cedric Bissinger, nickname Butzi, and in the back, Captain Simon Puri, nickname Hampi. As I told you before, all experienced military F-18 fighter jet pilots of the Swiss Air Force. And approaching from the front right, the remaining 5 pilots of the sub formation for the beautiful and highly elegant waterfall, followed by a barrel roll. And let's listen as well to the leader's orders on the right hand side. Pilots here in the front, the sub-leader of the PC-7 team, Captain Marius Ecker, nicknamed Pneu, followed by Captain Jan Klauper, nicknamed Cinti, then Captain Sandro Chinotti, nicknamed Yuri, then Pascal Haltenstein, nicknamed Aldi, and in the back our soloist, Captain Silvan Andrecken, nicknamed Gollum. Thank you very much. And approaching from the left side, our formation called Super Mirror. The leader in the front is flying on his back. And we are continuing with the romantic part. Please look straight ahead. Yes, you see it, it's a heart, and if that's not enough, Amor's arrow is also added by our soloist. This is the PC-7 team's declaration of love to you here in Cosford. Thank you very much, it's a pleasure for us to fly here. Thank you. And we continue with the next spectacular crossing, and 2 aircraft from the left, 2 from the right. Will show you the so-called collider crossing in front of us. Have your cameras ready. Stop! And again, our soloist approaching from the left side with a slow roll, difficult to fly without losing altitude. And it remains dynamic. They will present us the so-called dogfight, 2 versus 2, 2 aircraft from the left and 2 from the right will present us a simulated air combat maneuver. Our formation called Batman, so get your eyes ready for the simulated air combat maneuver 2 versus 2. Batman, right. And not enough with the 4 aircraft, our soloist again is pulling through all the 4 aircraft into the sky for a short time, 0G at the top. And he pulls down again through all 4 aircraft. Our air combat maneuver by the Swiss Air Force PC-17. We continue from the front left. We are expecting another new maneuver, namely the so-called Anaconda. The 4 PC-7 will fly very closely behind each other, which sounds simple but definitely isn't. And don't forget, these aircraft are equipped with a propeller, which you have to take special care of when flying so close. Continue with the dynamic part. So we will show you a new maneuver, the so-called roller coaster. 1 aircraft is approaching from the left, the other one from the right, and we'll draw something special again into the sky. Stop! dirty roll. Well, we call it dirty roll because the pilot flies this slow roll with the landing gear and flaps down, which is not the case with a normal clean roll. This requires very precise control of the aircraft with constant checking of speed and altitude, and as well of the allowed G values. Already approaching from the left side, 4 aircraft. They will present you 4 simultaneous loopings. Flying one looping is not extremely difficult, but with 4 simultaneous loopings like this, it becomes quite demanding. So all pilots have to pull the stick with the same force, fly at the same speed and at the same angles to make it look even and precise. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We continue from the left side with our soloist. He will demonstrate you the maneuverability of the PC-7 aircraft. The PC-7 is equipped with a Pratt & Whitney turbine which delivers 550 horsepower, has a maximum weight of 1,900 kilograms. This is equal to a medium-class passenger car. It reaches a maximum speed of 270 knots, and this is definitely faster than the fastest Ferrari or Porsche, and it has a climb rate of 10 meters per second. Compared to taking an elevator, it is doing 3 floors in 1 second. Since 1982, these PC-7 training aircraft have been in the service of the Swiss Air Force and are used for basic training of all the military pilots. So our soloist will now wave you goodbye. He will show you a tango. You can wave back to him with your hat or with your hand or whatever you wish. And like we know him, he doesn't have enough of flying. He shows us again another maneuver before he's coming back and presents you again a tango. And here he comes again. And thank you very much to our number 7 to go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and with the landing gear switched on the landing lights and extended the landing flaps and formed a tunnel which allows us to our soloist approaching from the left side to cross this tunnel in any moment. Have a close look now. Now we probably come to the most patriotic part, pure Swissness. The PC-70 presents the Swiss cross, an extremely difficult formation to fly. More Swissness is hardly possible. Swiss pilots in Swiss-made planes flying the Swiss cross, precisely and professionally flown the PC-70 is a worthy ambassador of the Swiss Air Force and Swiss Armed Forces. demonstration, I now hand over for the closing words to the leader of the PC-7, Captain Andreas Menk, called Mengster, and I switch directly in the cockpit. Taking the Mengster directly out of the front aircraft from the air. And now prepare your cameras for the final split of the Swiss Air Force PC-7 team just in front of us.